Hey, Melon Mechanic here. We're back in the shop today. We got a project to do, and it has to do with this window right here. So this window was left in the basement. I was there when I bought the house, and it looks like it's a leftover from when they built the house. Uh, but the windows that were installed are now 25 years old, and they are starting to rot. And they're rotting down here on this sill right there. So what we're going to do is try to repair that. So let me take you to a window that's got problems. Anyway, there's 8 of these windows, so we got to fix all 8 because I'm too cheap to replace them. So let's go take a look, see what we got. All right, so the first window is going to be in the garage here, in Mrs. Melon Mechanic's garage, and you can see down there it is totally rotten through. So what we have to do is take this window out and bring it down to the shop, but it opens like a door, which is weird. This undo that latch, and then it pops open like this. So you can see it's toast. It's gone. So I think what we could do is unscrew these and unscrew the hinge up there and take this out. But then we have to build something to cover this up while we're working on the window. So we're going to cut some plywood. But let's get started. All right, to take this window out, it looks like we've got to take that screw out. We got this little cover here because there's a, I don't know if you can see it, there's a slot right there that this slider comes out. And we take out the opener mechanism, the 3 screws there. And then I think up top is that screw right there. Let's take these. I'm surprised these have any kind of bite to them. Well, there it goes. That's one way to do it. All right, got the window back in the shop. Now you can see the damage here. It's just, it's gone. Nothing to it. So let me take this apart. Let me put it in a different mode here. This window is basically 2 windows. So there's a kind of an outer window here, and then the actual glass is right there. So let's take these things out. We'll take the blinds. They'll suck, by the way. I hate those. And we'll take this off and see what we're working with. It looks like we're coming apart here and here a little bit. We can glue that back together. So let's see what we got. All right, that piece is out. Now let's see if we can get. Oh yeah, that just lays in there. All right, this comes out here. We'll put this over here. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. So we have some aluminum here. Looks like this piece comes. Is that going to come loose? Get in the shot here. So they got a nail through there from the front. Same on this side. There's the nail there. I wonder if this aluminum plate. Aha! That can come off. There's the aluminum part. There's the bottom of the glass. So I got this window out of the frame there, and it's flipped upside down so we can see the bottom here. And this is what a good window is supposed to look like. It appears that it's 3 or 4 layers. So this middle part right here, you can see by the grain, this piece, and these 2 sections, or I should say, all of this looks like one piece. And then there's a piece here and an outer piece here. So we got 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna say 4 right there on the inside right there. And so this aluminum piece somehow fits in and grabs. There's a little slot right here that looks like it grabs. It'll focus right there. I am missing this little wiper seal. That's long gone. All right, I made some progress. I got my my block off piece, my piece of plywood in there that's going to block off the window. I have that painted. It's out there drying. And then I made some more progress over here. This corner right here looks like it's rot's trying to come up there. So I notched it out, and I think what I'm going to do there is fill that full of epoxy, and that should seal it up and stop the rot. And then I'll cut another piece and fill it in here. I think that's what I'm going to do. This side doesn't look as bad. It's a little chewed up there, but I think I could just replace this little piece. That looks good. That's just loose there, so just a little bit right there. But this side had the most. So let me mix up some epoxy and fill that up. All right, I filled all the dry rot in here with epoxy. Man, it soaked it up like a sponge. I had to do it about 3 different times. Anyway, that should stop all the rot here. I think that's plenty good. Now I need to take this piece of wood and we'll shape it, and I guess put it this way, get it to fit in here like so, and then we'll glue that in there, trim it, and then we can put this back down and then make the bottom piece here. Let's do that. All right, I cut this piece, my profile there, cut it on the table saw. It's going to slide in just like so. I'm going to epoxy that there overnight, and that should finish up this corner, and then we can deal with this corner tomorrow and do the bottom there too. But let me glue this in and let that set. That piece is glued in there. It looks good. So I do believe this trim's going to snap down on it, and I did check this, and that goes in that groove right there. So I have been busy this morning. I did cut this profile, and this piece is going to slide right in here, just like so. And then this piece right here is going to be glued right on top, just like that. And that'll give this piece something to clamp down onto. So let me glue this down, and I'm thinking about coating this or these 2 pieces in epoxy and then gluing them in here just to protect them so I don't, these don't rot out again. So this corner over here, I'm just gonna get it on camera here. I'm gonna just probably put a little board there and then epoxy that, because it's not that bad. And then we could fix this little corner down here. I gotta flip it over for that. But let me glue this piece down and then coat it in epoxy, and then we can throw that in. Oh, I did machine this groove right here to accept the hardware. This goes right there, just like so. So anyway, it's coming together. Let me finish this step, and we'll go from there. All right, I got this piece coated in epoxy on all the sides. It looks good. Now what I need to do is, before I forget, let's coat this piece that I did, put epoxy there, and I did some digging here, and I found some more dry rot there, so I need to fill that with some epoxy there just to seal that up, because I really don't feel like cutting that out. And replacing it because I think the epoxy would soak in and give me some structure because it doesn't look rotten out here. It's just right in the middle there, so I think I can do that. And then what we'll do is put these vents in. They go here. And another one comes over here. Glue those in, and then we'll glue this piece in. And this bottom, at least on this side, will be done. Put this on, we'll put that trim piece on, which goes here. We'll put this down, and then we'll flip it over, and we'll dress this channel here. And we'll address that too, because that's got a little bit of rot. But first things first, let's get some epoxy mixed up and put it in here. All right, we got her all back together, all clamped up here. As you can see, went back together pretty good. This cladding went down nicely. Put that bracket on there. So I did machine more of these on the other side right there, kind of off camera because we got a storm coming. So now this is priority, so now everything's a rush, and we got to put this back on today because it's supposed to rain today. So once the silicone and glue is done drying, this sucker's going back up. So let's get her going. Put her back in, see if it'll fit. All right, window is all installed. We made it through the storm. It didn't leak or fall out. Look how good this thing works now. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Boom. Closes right up. Just like so. All right, one down, only 7 more to go. Well, I hope you guys like this video, and like, subscribe, leave comments, and like always, thanks for watching.